So what are we talking about today? This is a tidbit, by the way, if you had any questions or concerns as to why it's going to be so short.
And as we always say, maybe you kind of always did. I don't know. Check the other episodes. But
Yeah,
tidbits are just when we come and we just talk.
we just talk.
There's no actual factuals.
No,
There's no rhyme or reason. No educational materials. It's just us talking shit.
we might drop gems in the midst of our shit talk, but it's primarily just going to be
Yeah.
shit talk.
You are the bestie in the room. Listening to us talk shit.
Okay, let's talk shit. I'm
So
so ready.
today we are talking about.
You should absolutely say the N word.
Okay, today we talk about niggas who say they can't find a good woman but have no personality.
Oh man,
Have you ever come across such a creature?
yes. Every man that I've ever dated.
That was an enthusiastic yes.
Whoa, let me dial it back. Yeah, I have a little bit of experience in that area. I'm not gonna name any names, not to toot my own horn, but quite literally every man I've ever dated and gone on a date with, they were just like, this was a lyric in a song too. It's like niggas want a lure in London, but they act like somebody. Like they don't act like Nipsey. They act like fucking
Yeah.
2008 Gucci Man.
Oh no, not 2008.
Yeah, like that's kind of been my experience. Personality was always meh. I was very concerned about bringing them around the tribe.
Yeah, because your tribe will eat them alive, literally.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we'll ask you questions as to why you're so whack.
But I saw something. I saw something there. I was like, there's potential. I just gotta pull it out of them.
I just want to know, what is the quality of vision that you have when you see something nobody else sees? Is it 820? Is it 320?
Yo, the shade.
Not you, just in general. Because I'm always like surprised when people like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that one guy you dated, I hated him. And I'm like, why did I not know this? Did I not care? Was I blind?
Yes. Remember when I told you when you fall for somebody, you just turn stupid? Like, no discernment, no, like.
I don't want that for myself because I have a high like degree of intelligence. So the fact that I see somebody and go, oh, they're cute, they're nice, and immediately become an idiot, like
Your
that's not cool.
intelligence drops to a 5th grade level immediately. As soon as you have a crush on somebody. No, I'm being serious. Because what
Yeah.
happened to me?
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, this nigga is stupid. And when I use the term nigga, that's male or female. It really
Yeah.
is interchangeable, preferably black. We're not going.
It's non-binary.
Yeah, it's a very not gender fluid term. But like, I definitely had my moments where I was just like, wow, this person is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
After I've already ruined my life. Like,
It's never the beginning. You're never like, oh, wow, I think this person might be a little different. You're just like, oh, look at them. They're so unique.
they're so cute.
Unique. Like, why?
The Q cuppy. Honestly, Charles, damn.
At
And
least
the homeless
Charles-
man.
Charles had a personality. Homeless man did not.
Charles was funny.
I don't think had a personality.
Charles was funny. He was like, personality wise, like, I wouldn't say he's my match because we're clearly not like on speaking terms or talking or anything like that. But
Yeah.
like personality wise, like I was cool with him coming over meeting you and we could talk, and he's witty and crack jokes. But like everybody else, like I definitely, the cancer man that just fell so hard for me within 2 days. Like
Yeah.
just like lesbian speed love.
He really was like, so what we gotta do?
Yeah.
What? I've known you for like,
Yeah.
I've known chicken tenders longer than I've known you. Like, what's going on?
But that was a situation where I was just like, wow, you require so much in your, future wife.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, there's no reciprocity there. I'm being very nice.
You were finding your words. I saw it.
I was. I'm trying to not be as much of a dickhead as I am, like in my mind. But I'm just like, this is my fucking podcast.
I was gonna say, why stop? Why stop? This is what the people come for.
This is what the people want. But yeah, no, he just wasn't. Not bringing a lot to the table.
So I remember when I was in college,
Mm-hmm.
this dude seemed like very, I'll say what the old folks used to say, very well-to-do.
Oh, well-to-do young fella.
Well-to-do young man.
Mm-hmm.
But he had like the personality of a dead leaf.
Not a dead leaf. A
Just
crunchy?
crunchy, not even crunchy, soggy.
It-
Like, 'cause I love crunchy leaves. I love crunchy leaves. I will walk down the street and just change my route just to jump on some leaves.
How the fuck you gonna be dead and soggy?
Dead and soggy.
Oh, God.
I had no idea what to talk to this person about unless it was like career.
This was at Stevenson?
Yes. If it was career, there was just like a little bit of light there.
Yeah.
You know, like when you have a glow in the dark sticker and it's daylight, but you can
Yeah.
kind of still see it's glowing. That's how.
Damn.
Yeah, when it was
Wow.
career. Everything else, I was just like, oh, so what kind of food do you like? Well, you know, I'm not too picky.
Mm-hmm. I hate that.
Oh.
If the conversation is mediocre and dry,
Mm.
I'm the first person to be like, why are you talking so boring? That's why I'm really enjoying like not dating right now, because I feel like that's rude. Like some people just don't know how to have a personality.
They don't. And I feel like you have the one category of people that I think just don't care. They're
Yeah.
just like, I am who I am. And if you don't like, you know, unflavored grits, then I'm not for you.
Not unflavored grits.
But then there's the other person that's like, I'm not unflavored grits. I'm like
Yeah.
tahini powder. I'm delicious. I'm spicy. I add. And you're like,
A little curry in my... No.
you don't. You don't add. You actually take away, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would taste you as a food and taste nothing. You're like a watermelon. You're just...
Oh, no, watermelon has a taste.
But, like, just full 90% of something useless.
I would call them celery sticks.
Okay, celery's good. Celery stick ass people. Y'all, don't be a celery stick.
Don't be a celery stick.
And if you're going to be a celery stick, like, you know, find you a good, you know, chicken wing type person that can make your celery stick existence kind of matter.
Or, you know, be the peanut butter to their celery. Is that what people do?
Yeah.
Be the peanut butter to their
It's on a log, girl. The
Yeah.
peanut butter anyway. Listen.
See, I'm allergic, but I'm hip.
That just slap, bro.
Listen, I went on a date. I'm not gonna say I dated. I went on a date with somebody, and this was, first of all, Facebook dating. You niggas be catfishing like a bitch. Like for real. I saw this man's photo and I was like, oh my God, he's so cute and nerdy. I went on a date with him. He about 50 pounds heavier than his picture.
So it's this is a little old picture.
His hair, you know, was different. So like it looked unclean. You know what I'm saying? So I just immediately, when I saw him, I was like, huh, maybe his personality's gonna be better. It was not.
Oh.
I was wrong.
Oh.
But when I got him talking about like IT and like tech stuff and games, he was like, blah, 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 blah. And I was just sitting there like,
yeah, that's not your brand of nerd.
whoa.
You need like a Harry Potter nerd or...
So what I decided to do, which is typical fuckboy shit, like in my past life, I was a fuck nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
I choose to be that now, but
wow,
kind of hard to do.
You admitted that?
When you're in a relationship, it's kind of hard to do.
Then you're not that. You in a relationship.
But like the thoughts and feelings are still there. I just feel like, shh, no, not we like this nigga. He a good nigga. But sometimes I'm like, I just want to ruin your life. Like, men get to ruin lives all the time. I want to ruin a life.
You never get an opportunity. You always get, like, swooped up in the midst of your...
I always see the best of people. I'm like, oh my goodness, let's make their life beautiful.
Yeah.
Instead of going, wow, ruin him. Like, I want one
Finish
time.
him.
Like, yeah. Just so I can add, like, to my ledger when I go to heaven and God, like, you know, says all the things I did wrong. He'll be like, you, this day, this relationship?
Hey, I think some exes
I almost want to send you down just for this.
There are some exes that would disagree with you, remember? You have that effect on people? You remember that conversation?
I can't help it if people fall for me that hard. That's just a credit to who I am as a person. So I don't know what you want me to do. If I'm great, I'm great. Like, I would feel like bad if oxygen was all of a sudden not on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was suffocating. I can't breathe when you touching me.
I can't breathe. No air. That's you.
Exactly.
You were
Yeah.
that day. Okay.
I'm taking oxygen out the room.
Anyway, back to my fuckboy story.
Yeah.
So I quickly realized this character was devoid of a personality. He was a celery stick. So I was like, okay, let's get drunk. So we were at Arundel Mills. Shout out to Arundel Mills, my old stomping ground.
Mm.
We walked down to Dave and Buster's of all places.
Oh.
And I was like, we can get drunk very cheaply there. So
Mhm.
let's go. We just start ordering drink after drink. And then he starts opening up and I'm like, yeah,
Aw, was he nervous?
get loose for me.
Busted wide open.
Pretty much. But through text and like conversations after that, it was just like, bro, you're boring me. Like, I understand we did some weird things at that one park afterwards, but like, there's nothing there. There's nothing we have in common, honestly. And you catfished me? There's only so much I can, like, let go and let God. So
I'm
I
gonna
had
let
to
you go. I'm gonna let God
I had to
let
let
you go.
I had to let him go. He definitely hit me up and he was like, "Hey, it's such and such from such and such." And I was like,
Oh.
"Block."
Oh, damn.
There's no need to talk. We're done. So, yeah.
I will say that I am definitely a celery stick text message though.
I hate that. I really hate that.
I just say what needs to be said and as
I
little
understand.
amount of words as possible.
I understand. I just love typing out my feelings.
You do. You're a wordy typer.
I
Like
am
messenger.
I know. And I know some people really can't handle it. Like, as somebody ever so kindly said after I apologized profusely,
Mm.
that was a lot of words. I didn't read it, so I'm gonna just say okay and take care.
Yeah. Yeah, I actively will like type something out and then look back to see how I can make it shorter. But I remember, you said shout out to Run the Mill. Shout out to Union Jacks, bro.
Union
You used to be
Jack.
out there.
Yeah.
And I was showing like full personality out there. I was
Yes, you
being
were.
a full like human being, not even like a basement creature like I usually am.
Because the
Like,
alcohol was flowing.
yeah.
Alcohol brings out personality. As toxic as it is true.
Yeah, it's good for me socializing. And I
Yeah.
would get some numbers there.
You would get a lot.
And
Security
I remember
guard.
this one.
That big bitch of a security guard.
I just attract thick men.
You do.
Thick, muscular men.
Yes.
But like I'm scared of them.
Don't be scared.
Because I can't flick them. Like the other relationships I had, like I could flick them, you know?
Okay.
Flick them.
You want to be.
You get on my nerves? Flick. Flick you through a wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me feel secure.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember this one dude asked for my number. He was like, "You're so cool." And I was like, "I'm gonna let you know right now. You're gonna text me once and never text me again because I'm not fun during text message. I am fun 3-dimensionally. Okay. Anything else, I am boring." And he's like, "Nah, you so cool." That man texted me one time and never again. I was like, "Bro, I told you."
You told him.
I'm not fun over text.
Yeah.
I'm strictly business.
I don't understand you. You're kind. I don't get it.
Wow. Interacting makes us tired, so
Okay.
like how can I end this as fast as possible?
Let's just
Like,
be as
can I just...
short as okay. Okay. Dot.
Hey, how was your day? Good.
Good.
Sometimes I truly forget to ask people like back. I'd be like, my day was fine. And then I'd be like, why didn't you say nothing? Oh, how was your day? Was your day fine too?
Fucking trash.
I'd be forgetting. I'm just because when I really don't want to talk to somebody, I'm just like, you clearly have a reason for being here.
Yeah.
Let's get that out the way, and then we can stop talking.
It's to talk to you. That's the reason.
I don't. So like,
Okay.
it's kind of like when you take people out to eat and they like just ate. It's like, what do you expect them to do?
Mm-hmm.
Suffer through eating more? You want me to suffer through talking to you?
That's equating it to suffering. That's some funny ass shit.
It is some true ass shit.
Jesus. Are there any expectations that like your previous boyfriends or like people you were dating had of you that they just couldn't meet themselves, like in terms of just
Yes.
okay.
So I'll talk about first nigga because I always talk about first nigga.
You do.
Because that was 6 years of my life. So
6 whole years.
6 whole years.
American years.
Yes, American Roman numeral years.
Yeah, so really it was like 12.
Really, 12 years a slave, you know? That's how it felt. When I was freed, I was like, wow, that's what I was in. Slavery. Relationship slavery.
Oh my god.
Wasn't supposed to be in it. I was a free woman. But
You
there
were.
there I found myself there. Captured. Anywho, what's it? This man. You need a minute?
Okay.
This man really just wanted my full attention.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was just like if there were other men, even sometimes other women, like, he was just like, why aren't you paying attention to me? And I'm like, I've been paying attention to you for like 4 hours. Like, is there can I do something else? But if I would call him, he would multitask me while he's playing a game, and I'd just be like, you're not listening to me. So why are we here?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm just playing. Okay, then just play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like when people multitask me because I don't have a lot of words to say. So when the few words I say aren't being listened to, I'm like, wow. We have made a decision and it's never to speak again.
Damn, I feel bad all the times I don't listen to you.
Well, you have a mental condition. Like, I wouldn't expect a legless person to start walking to me because I like when niggas walk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could take into account if there are issues. But if I tell you, like, hey, just don't talk to me if you're busy.
Yeah.
Did I expect you to sometimes go, oh shit, fuck, I'm busy right now. Let me just finish this.
Yeah.
There was none of that with him. He just continued to try to multitask. And he had like some head trauma shit that happened to him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't multitask me. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
And then like the funny part of him needing like so much attention when like I was giving it to him like initially, and then he cheated on me. And I was like, so that's how much attention you need. You need it from multiple people.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
But then I did it like a dumb bitch I am. Don't be a dumb bitch out there.
It's okay. We've all had those moments.
Yeah, don't let a nigga cheat on you.
I mean, you really have no control over that, though.
Don't let a nigga cheat on you and you stay with him.
Listen, you're not wrong, but like the urge I had to like just make this nigga feel my wrath.
That's what I did.
That's what you did.
Don't do that.
Okay.
The amount of time you lose is just not worth it. Okay. I could have been the person that I'm currently with now. I already knew. I could have maybe just had a little bit more happiness added to my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or the relationships after that, because those are also people that I knew at the time.
Yeah.
Could have sped that up and got to like whatever relationship is going to be my best one. So yeah, I just wasted time bullying this nigga.
Yeah. I feel that.
And it felt good. It felt right. I was just like, bro, you destroyed every sense of trust that I had.
Yeah. Catch his heat.
I am going to tear you apart. Bit by bit.
Tear you down.
And tell you are nothing. And then I'm going to leave you. So guys, don't do that. Don't do that. I swear, like, I am the nicest person, but when that happened, I was just like, you literally came out of nowhere to date me and gave me trauma.
And ruined my fucking life.
Like, I told you I didn't want to, go to a certain level of intimacy with you. You knew that. Everybody knew that.
Everybody knew it.
And you went and found that intimacy elsewhere. Oh, well, you wouldn't do it with me. Like, we knew this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I do appreciate the celery people, because at least you were able to figure out very quickly, like,
they're not gonna hurt you.
This is flavorless and I don't want it.
Well,
sometimes you taste something and you're like, is this good? I think I like this.
Flavorless people arguably could be good for you.
I think flavorless people work well for people who have way too much flavor. Like you always know that one couple that has one person that is on 10 every single damn day,
Mm-hmm.
and they are with the most calm,
Neat,
chill person.
quiet
Yeah.
in a corner,
It's like they need that.
waiting in a fucking car while you go party.
'Cause I feel like celery, peanut butter is such a strong flavor. It's a super powerful, potent flavor. It
Mhm.
overshadows everything.
But together,
Celery can handle that.
yeah, okay.
So if you a celery person out there, we just talked a lot of shit,
But
own
at the
your
end of the day,
celeriness.
yeah.
Because there's a peanut butter out there that needs you.
Mm.
You guys will complement each other beautifully.
But 2 celery sticks in one relationship, that's boring.
I
That's a
feel
lot of
bad for
water
their
content.
celery kids. Because I bet you they're not gonna have celery kids.
They gonna have peanut butter kids.
Yep.
They gonna have really loud, obnoxious, in your face. What you doing? You got games on your phone?
Jonathan. Sit down, Jonathan.
No.
Don't yell in hey.
No.
Jonathan.
No, Mom.
Jonathan. See how you made me raise my voice, Jonathan?
Kids would be the ones that's like barking at people in class.
Yes. Biting people on the
Biting
playground.
Yeah, like just doing all the weird
Just
shit on the playground.
Too much inside. And they can't do shit at home. Or they do all the shit at home because their parents are like, oh, Jonathan's just like that.
We can't do anything about it.
Just
Discipline just doesn't work for him.
Very in touch with his inner child. He's just, an expressive child.
Oh my God. I'm definitely one of those people that likes to argue to spice things up. So
I know somebody else like that.
Who? Me?
No.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say it on air. I can't say it on air.
Go for it. It's your podcast.
I can't say it on air.
Say whatever the fuck. No.
Oh. Yeah, I
Oh.
can't say that on air.
I mean, you could.
I'm not.
All right,
I'm
that's
not.
fine.
I'm not gonna cause no problems.
All right, that's fine. But the way I like to argue, I went to argue school, right?
You did.
So it's
You literally
like,
did.
it could be fun. Like, it could be fun and like intimate and like jokey. Like, we could argue like that. But once you start getting loud with me and like call me out my name, nobody's ever done that. But like call me out my name,
before.
Girl. See,
first nigga, I'll tell you what.
But that's my one thing in a relationship. Like, don't call me a bitch unless like I can call you a bitch.
Is that a Sag thing? Timothy has the same thing.
I don't know, but like Charles told me the same thing. He was like, don't ever call me a bitch. Like, no matter how mad you get at me, like, don't call me a bitch. And I'm just like, when he cheated on me, you a bitch ass nigga. You bitch. I hope your daughter doesn't meet a bitch ass nigga like you. I went off on his ass.
You did. I read the messages. They were great.
That's my Sag side. So it's like, if we establish those rules and boundaries, I'll abide by them. But once you cross my lines, all that shit goes out the window. All my non-violence goes out the window.
I don't have meanness. I have petty.
I have both.
So like, if you're arguing with me, the first thing I'm gonna do if I start getting upset is I'm just gonna leave the conversation because I don't want to say stuff I regret. And thankfully, up until this point in my life, I do not have any words that I've exchanged with somebody that I regretted. So I feel really good about that.
I mean all the shit that I say.
But it's packaging. It's all about packaging.
I know.
But first nigga that was the first time that I like really just said some unfiltered nonsense. And it wasn't nonsense because it was all true. But he hung up expeditiously. I was like, oh, what happened? I thought you wanted to know.
Oh yeah, you told me that story.
Yeah. So I'm just like, there are a lot of people who appear to be celery stick people and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are just, self-policing their words. Because you can't handle spice. There are people here who can't handle spice, and that's okay. You're a salt and pepper person, that's fine. But every once in a while, I'm gonna be chili powder. And if you don't want that,
don't bring that out of me.
Don't test me. Like, don't test me.
I'm not a killer, but don't test me.
Exactly. Like,
Yep.
I know all of the information about you. I study people. I take notes in my phone. Like,
I do too.
So
that's a lost art.
It is. It's like people don't care.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Write it down. We got way too much shit for you to be taking notes, for you to not be taking goddamn notes. I can't remember shit. Me neither.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. I love studying people, but people think that shit is a chore. But also, I'm not a celery stick ass bitch. I have a personality. Like,
I'm I'm celery to people that I don't like. If you think I'm celery, I probably don't really like you. And it's not a like you did something wrong. I just don't vibe with you. And that's
yeah,
okay. Like, but there are some people that I'm just like immediately, you're fun. I love you.
yeah,
Like us. You
hmm
saw me soda bend very early in our friendship.
very,
That's
very
some
early.
weird bitch ass shit.
But it was perfect, and that's
And I
when
was
I
just like,
knew. I
I
was like,
feel comfortable with this human.
this person is funny. This person has a personality, and she plays cool in public, but
I do.
behind the scenes, she's a fucking nut.
I think sometimes I just don't want to make any more friends. I'm like, I got that one, we're good, we're done.
Yes.
I'm just, some people were like, there was one person on the cheer squad, she was just like, I didn't even know how fun you were until I did cheerleading. Like, I had no idea that you were this fun. And I was just like,
Yeah.
because I don't want more friends.
It was our study halls. Like, we were always around like the same group of people, but then we had study hall together. Those 2 periods that where we just dicked around.
Yeah.
I was just like, bro.
And I also took my ass home after school. So I was just like, you
Yeah.
really don't know unless I allow you to know me, which
Yeah.
I think is fine. Like, it's just boundaries. But yeah, some people I was just like, I don't need you to know how fun I am because I don't like you and I
Yeah.
don't want you to be. Friends want to hang out. And then I have to leave my house and it's just like a whole thing.
Unless
so.
you bring friends over, it's okay.
In high school? Because
No.
how do they go home?
You're right. You're right.
I'm like, no, you got dropped off? You're here for the night? Like, I can just call your parents to come get you because I'm tired.
You could. You could be like, listen, can you get Susie? Because I'm trying to go to bed.
I was definitely the child who would tell people, oh, my parents said I couldn't go.
Without even asking.
Didn't ask.
Yep.
And then I felt bad for lying. So I'd be like, Mom, can you tell me I can't go out tonight? She'd be like, what are you doing? Just say it. Yeah, my mom said I can't go. So, sorry. Like,
shout out to Mom. She's a real one.
She really was. She
That's
was
so
holding
funny.
down for my antisocialness. Like, I was like, Mom, please don't make me do it.
I don't want any more friends, please.
She was like, okay. Then she got to the point where she started asking too many questions. Well, what is it about?
Because you start thinking your kid is a serial killer.
Okay. I ain't kill you. That's all you gotta worry about.
Oh my God.
I think that's it though.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, just the takeaway from this tidbit, even though like it went all over the place,
It
like
sure did.
just don't be a bland ass person and then expect your partner to just be carrying the load of
Existing with you.
Yeah, like I just the expectations. Like I had one person really quickly. He went down his list of like criteria for a wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like,
you have none of these things.
You're not bringing any of those things to the table, sir. Like, noted.
Yeah.
So when we had that what are we talk, I was just like, yeah, I want to be 600 pounds when I grow up. Like, you don't want to support that. So it doesn't seem like we're a good fit.
Yeah.
I really feel like, you know, what you want in a wife, I can't bring that to you. Because I like cinnamon rolls. So
I think that's fair because like and the key point here is like if you're a celery ass person thinking that you're a honey old bay hot wing and you're not you're expecting other people to be that like let's just be a little self-aware.
Self-awareness is important.
If you have friends and you are not able to be self-aware, just ask your friends like, hey bro, am I boring when I go out?
Yeah, am I a bland personality? And they'll be like, yeah, you're like unseasoned oatmeal.
Like, yeah. You are like grits, but just regular, like no milk, butter, salt, pepper, sugar, just grit.
You are rice milk.
You are a grit. So, you know, if you just need somebody to help you out,
live in that truth.
Or at least get your, like, I know I have my key questions that if I want to actually appear like I have a personality, but I'm just tired and be like, hey, you watch anime?
Yeah, like what's your favorite anime? Yeah.
Do you like food of any sort?
Mine is what music do you listen to? And as soon as it's some shit I've I can't even get behind, and I support a
Yes.
lot of stuff.
You need your screening questions. So whether you're celery or no, if you're celery, this is what you need, screening
Yeah.
questions. If you're not celery, you'll be fine. You'll be able to
Mhm.
work a room, but if you're celery, get your screening questions.
Yes.
Ask the questions about the topics that make you come alive
Mhm.
because otherwise you are just going to look like a dead body that is somehow still breathing.
You're just gonna kill the vibe in the room,
Yeah.
and, you know, nobody wants bad vibes that are dead.
And then you're going to be confused. You're going to be like, what's happening?
Why
I'm
can't
being
I get a
great.
date?
Mhm. Well, we're being serious. Let's get into it.
Get into it, yeah.
But yeah, that's the takeaways.